morning, girls.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Well, I'm just going to go ahead. I see you have on your masks, so I'm going to take mine off just so that you can hear me, okay?
Okay.
Does that work?
Yes.
Are you comfortable with that?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting me come back to your school. I was here a couple of weeks ago, and I was so impressed with how smart you are that I wanted to come back and maybe do my read aloud with you this time. Is that okay?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So the title of this, well, the first thing I noticed about this book is it has a what?
A sticker.
What do you think that sticker means? That it's like an award for being such a great book. So we know this is going to be a special one. And the title of the book is Emmanuel's Dream. I love that apostrophe S, right? Emmanuel's Dream, the true story of Emmanuel Ofusu Yeboah. And the author of this book is Lori Ann Thompson and Sean Quayles. How many people wrote this book? Very good. Lori Ann Thompson and Sean Quayles. So smart girls here at Oakview. Ghana, that's where this book is taking place. Emmanuel's Dream, the true story of Emmanuel Ofusu Yeboah. In Ghana, West Africa, a baby boy was born. 2 bright eyes blinked in the light. 2 healthy lungs let out a powerful cry. 2 tiny fists opened and closed, but only 1 leg kicked. Do you see the 1 leg?
Yes.
Most people thought he would be useless, or worse, a curse. His father left, never to return, but his mother had faith. Her name was Comfort, and she named her first child Emmanuel, meaning God is with us. Does it seem a little sad right now? Yes, I could see it on your face, but I think it's going to get happy. As Emmanuel grew, Mama Comfort told him he could have anything, but he would have to get it for himself. He learned how to crawl and hop, to fetch water and climb coconut trees. He even shined shoes to earn money. That's a good lesson. His mom said you can get anything, but you have to get it right. That's a good lesson for us to learn. Like, we'll always help you, but you have to learn how to do things for yourself, right? Most kids with disabilities couldn't go to school. Still, Emmanuel's mother carried him there until one day she said, "You are too heavy." From then on, Emmanuel hopped to school and back, 2 miles each way, on 1 leg by himself. 2 miles. Is that a short way or a long way?
Long way.
Yes, it is a long way, and he hopped. And he has 1 leg. Oh, you are so smart, and I love that word. It's very impressive. At first, nobody would play with him, so Emmanuel saved his money and bought something none of his classmates had, a brand new soccer ball. Of course he would share it if he could play too. Lunging and spinning on crutches his grandmother had found for him, and kicking the ball with his good left foot, Emmanuel earned their respect. See, that's one thing to ask people to respect you. It's another thing when you earn their respect, right? His new friends sometimes used their lunch money to rent bikes. Would Emmanuel be able to join them?
Yes.
Let's read on and see. His good friend Godwin pushed him so fast he could balance. Over and over again, Emmanuel fell hard, but finally, he rode. Are we so happy for Emmanuel?
Yes.
How did we do it? I guess he learned how to balance himself, right?
I think that he's tried his best. and believe in him.
Yes, I love that.
Learning.
He's learning. He's learning. He's trying his best. He's never giving up. He's figuring out how to make it work. I love that expression, make it work.
You can make anything work.
You can make anything work if you what? Believe in your.
So.
That's the truth. When Emmanuel was 13, Mama Comfort got very sick. She could no longer sell vegetables at the market, and Emmanuel's sisters and brothers were too little to work. He would have to support them. Against his mother's wishes, Emmanuel snuck out and boarded a midnight train to the bustling city of Accra, 150 miles away, alone. He didn't know it then, but it would be 2 years before he saw his family again. How would you describe what he's done? He's going off and doing something scary that might seem scary to some people to help his family. He's making a what?
Adult supervision.
Well, he didn't have adult supervision there. We don't know how old he is right then. What did it say? When he was 13. Well, he was just a very young man in his culture. He was making a sacrifice, right, for his family? I don't know if we could leave at 13 now, but at this time, that's what happened. Emmanuel arrived full of hope. There were so many people, but no one would hire him. Shopkeepers and restaurant owners told him to go out and beg like the other disabled people did. Emmanuel refused. Finally, a food stand owner offered him a job and a place to live. Did he give up all the times people said no to him?
No.
No. When Emmanuel wasn't serving drinks, he kept busy shining shoes. He earned money and he sent it home. One morning when Emmanuel went to buy shoe shining supplies, the shoe keeper thought he was there to beg and scolded him. Insulted, Emmanuel slammed his money down on the counter. The shopkeeper apologized, but Emmanuel would never forget. He was insulted that they would just assume because he was disabled that he was there to beg. When Mama Comfort grew sicker, Emmanuel went home to be with her. From her bed on Christmas Eve, she told her son, "Be respectful, take care of your family, don't ever beg, and don't give up." Don't give up. That's a very important lesson. By the next morning, Emmanuel's beloved mother was dead. He was heartbroken, but he knew her last words had been a gift. He would honor them by showing everyone that being disabled does not mean being unable. It was a big dream, but Emmanuel had a plan. So responsible. It's a lot of lessons we can learn from Emmanuel, right? Okay, we're almost over here. Emmanuel had a sharp mind, a bold heart, and one strong leg. All he needed was a bike. At first, no one would help. They thought his plan to bicycle around Ghana was impossible. Then Emmanuel wrote to the Challenged Athletic Foundation all the way in San Diego, California. They sent him a bike, plus a helmet, shorts, socks, and a glove. That's what foundations often do. They have a cause and they raise money and they help people.
That was nice.
Say that again?
I said that was nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. Emmanuel started training for the long ride. He persuaded the king of his region to give him a royal blessing. He went door to door asking for additional support. Finally, he hired a taxi to follow him with drinking water, a camera, and his best friends. Then Emmanuel tied his leg to the bike's frame, jammed his left foot into a flip-flop attached to the pedal, and rode. Emmanuel pedaled through the bustling city of Accra. He pedaled through rainforests, over rolling hills, and across wide, muddy rivers. He pedaled past the forest and the plantain farms, and through the market of Kumasi. He pedaled as trucks roared past the narrow highways and wild animals stalked through his thoughts. He pedaled through the vast grasslands and into the ancient cities. He rode up, down, across, and around his country, proudly wearing the colors of its flag and a shirt painted with the words, the Pozo, or the disabled person. Do you think as he's driving around the town, do you think people are surprised to see him doing that? They're probably not only surprised, but amazed. All along the way, Emmanuel talked to those with physical challenges and those without, to poor farm workers and wealthy landowners, to religious leaders, government officials, and reporters. He wanted everyone to see him and his disability. He wanted everyone to hear him and his message. He wasn't hiding. He wasn't embarrassed. He wanted everyone to see him and what he was really capable of. The farther Emmanuel rode, the more attention he got. Children cheered. Able-bodied adults ran and rode along with him. People with disabilities left their homes and came outside, some for the very first time. The young man, once thought of as a curse, was becoming a national hero. He completed his astonishing journey, pedaling south to the sea and back up to Accra, nearly 400 miles in just 10 days. But Emmanuel's success goes even further than that. He proved that one leg is enough to do great things, and one person is enough to change the world. What do you think about that story about Emmanuel?
That was a good story. That can teach you a lot of lessons to believe in yourself.
Very nice. It can teach you a lot of lessons to believe in yourself. And what else? What did you like about Emmanuel? What's something that you learned or maybe were inspired by?
It can teach you to do good things.
Do good things. Very good. Believe in yourself. Do good things.
Kind to people.
Be kind to other people, even when other people weren't kind to him. Right? And that's what I love so much about all the children who go to school in DeKalb County, because you're all so kind, that you believe in yourself, and you know that there's nothing that you can't accomplish if you put your mind to it, right? Well, thank you so much for letting me visit your school today and to read this book to you today. And thank you for letting me be your #1 cheerleader, okay? All right, thank you so much, girls.